stumble on some purple sage. Figured we'd get some on account of sage being one of the most medicinal plants on the planet. Sage actually comes from Latin. It means cure or to save. So here we go. Not today, Corona. I keep telling you guys, you're slipping. You gotta get that plant ID down. That's one thing I love about living here is we get a lot of the dry areas for some reason have tons of medicinal herbs. I found a huge purple sage batch. I didn't grab too much though because probably a good, it's not white sage, it's actually purple sage, which I think has higher medicinal values than white sage. At least it smells like it has more oil inside of it. But pretty much all salvia is in the sage family, so pretty much all salvia have the same major ingredients, which puts them as part of the salvia family, the sage family. Even within sage plants, like I have a couple sage plants right here, and you can tell just by the leaves of this plant compared to this one, see how much more ruffled the edges are? So even here, it's like there's just so much different variation. Anywho, I'm stoked. We're gonna go process this, chop it up, get it inside some mason jars with some organic 95% food grade ethyl alcohol so I can start making some sage tinctures. One of the most powerful things about it is that it's a potent anti-inflammatory, and as the good old Dr. Sebi says, pretty much all diseases come from inflammation. You have a disease and then that area gets inflamed and then you have all sorts of problems. I don't know, I'm just trying to slam the plant medicine for not today, Corona. Purple sage, we got a bunch of purple sage. Let's see if we can show it to him actually. These ones are starting to bud. All the sages are basically the same medicinally. Oh, I actually already said that in the part of the video. Anywho, this is how much it is. It looks like it's, I don't know, like a half pound or so, maybe a quarter pound or so. But we're gonna cover it in the jars and make some magic. All right, now let's do it. I think this is called a folk. There's like a scientific way and a folk way, and I'm guessing the scientific way is when you measure everything out, and the folk way is where you just dump a bunch of alcohol and a bunch of herbs in a jar and let it sit for a couple weeks. I was gonna make essential oils, but it's that the essential oils aren't as healthy as a tincture because not everything in the plant is what do you call it, volatile. So the volatile ones are volatile and they separate with heat, but the oleoresins, you have to extract them with a solvent, and alcohol is that solvent. So you get all the alkaloids and you get the shit that's not in the essential oil, but you also get the essential oil because alcohol pulls out all of the most of the phyto compounds. Then we just go ahead and stuff it in. And these are fresh herbs too, actually. They're not dry or anything. Actually, they were just picked today. Oh, you guys saw them. I keep forgetting that if I can have that part in there already. But I'm sure someone on there is gonna be like, Keith, you're not doing it right. And you're probably right, but this has worked for me. 2 hands.
Sure.
Yeah. All right, Atlas, here's what we gotta do. We have all our herbs packed in our jar. I thought that was gonna be way more herbs than that, but we just picked it today and it was super nice. Watch, smell it. Smell it. Yeah, it smells good, huh? We have 95% ethyl alcohol, which is basically moonshine. So if you guys have like stills in your backyard or something like that, you can make your own alcohol. Or you can use vodka, but vodka's only... Oh, that was my line. That was my line. Anywho, yeah, you can definitely use 40% alcohol. I don't know if it's, I mean, I would assume 95% alcohol is better because it's way stronger. You're gonna pull way more of the resin out of the plant. But you can definitely use 40%. And there you have it. And basically, I'll just strain off the alcohol. When we're done, pour into little bottles and we'll be out. Say bye, Schmerps.
Now take your shirt off.
Oh my god. We're going inside.
The end. Goodbye. Mana letters, subscribe. Comment, like, subscribe.
Oh god, stop. Not to you, or not to everybody else.
No, it's science, man.
Alright, so we're gonna extract, we're gonna filter the alcohol so that we can make a concentration. Right now this is considered a 1-to-1 concentration, but I'm gonna evaporate half the alcohol, making it a 1-to-2, so it's twice as strong when I send it out. We give them a little bit of that. We're just gonna run it back. We're gonna give it 2 just so it's nice and clean on the other side. And that'll be good enough. There's different size papers. That's a slow filter, so it's a tiny micron, but it gets even smaller than that. Basically a liter of wash. And so we'll end up with 500 liters total. We'll get the alcohol back, and that will be basically all this concentrated. I want to use smaller bottles when I mail them out, not giant things, to make it more efficient. So that's why normally people would just send it like that or let it evaporate on its own, but that would take hella days and you'd waste the alcohol. But I have a nice machine that extracts it and does it all in one. So we go on run this one again. I'll clean that screen off a little bit. What do you guys think? Is that better? What? Check 1, 2. Sorry, the quality's not better, you guys. We gotta do what we gotta do. This is our extractor now. Yeah. So what this fancy machine is gonna do is it's gonna evaporate the alcohol back into the jar, clean, pure alcohol, and leave the extract behind in the bowl. And oh, look at that reflection, nice. And like I said, it's gonna cut the alcohol content in half, which means doubles the concentration of extract, so that when I send out the bottles to you guys, they are actually what would you call that? A concentrated extract. Let's see. We have our collector. This is going to be our clear alcohol. And this is our extractor. Sealed, could be cleaner, excuse the mess. I'll show you guys as she fills up. This machine, it creates a vacuum in here, which lowers the boiling point of alcohol. We can raise this pot to just a warm degree and still boil the alcohol. At sea level, alcohol is at 160 degrees. And under a vacuum, I don't know, it could be like 120 degrees, 110. That's what this is doing. And then it's recollecting the alcohol in this jar because food grade, organic, 95 proof ethanol costs a fucking fortune. So this thing lets you get all the alcohol back and allows you to concentrate whatever herb you're putting inside of it. so I can make tinctures from fucking any plant imaginable. Ishi bubbling, 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 bubbling. Sham, areb, aben, bubbling, bubbling. I wanted to let you guys know that you always need to keep the vibes cleared of your workspace by burning some frankincense resin. We're back, and we have our little vials. I don't know how much we're gonna make. We only have 500 milliliters. It's not much now, but remember, it's 500 milliliters concentrated. Okay, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1 ounce, twice concentrated tinctures. And yeah, now you guys know how to make your own extracts, or you know where to buy your own extracts. Homemade, whatever.